Good morning everyone, and welcome back to First Cast out on the lake this morning. And I'm going to apologise in advance if my voice sounds particularly nasally at the minute. It's because my hay fever has been so bad this time of year. I don't know if any of you get hay fever, but there's some years I get away with it and it's grand, but this year seems to be really bad for hay fever. But anyway, I'm not going to complain about that too long this morning. So the weather at the minute has been really dry, hot and sunny for about a week or two now. So the levels in the lakes and the rivers are particularly low, and that's going to dictate how we fish as well. And I don't know if you can see as well, just there's a layer of the sort of plants and weeds in the lake. So the vegetation at the minute is really thick, and we are targeting pike today. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a few casts just with the Toby lures. This is the bronze one this morning, which I find is really effective on this lake. But that's just for a warm-up. There's a few areas which are clear of plants, and I'm going to try them first. But for the most part, I'm going to switch over to some topwater frog lures, and then we're going to get really in amongst the thick vegetation, because that's where those pike are most likely going to be hiding out when the weather's this hot at the minute. Anyway, that's the plan for today. Let's see if it all comes together. Enough talk, let's fish. So what I'm doing with the Tobys first of all is I'm going to cast them just beyond where the plants end, and I'm just going to see if any of those pike are going to jump out of the plants and go for the Tobys, and then the plan is to switch over to the topwater there straight away. That's the first cast. That is the first cast, and we have something on. That's exactly what I was saying, a little tiny tiny pike. I might not even need the net for that. That's a... You idiot, Gaz. You absolute idiot. Why not just get the net? Perch, I think. Why not just get the net for that? What an idiot. Let's see if there's any more. I can't believe I didn't just net that one. I thought it'd be smart and lift it out of the water. It's too early. I'm not thinking straight. Need another cup of coffee on me before I do anything like that again. Anyway. Laughing at my own stupidity again on camera. I will explain something though. You see, whenever you're talking and casting and fishing all at the same time while trying to record a video, you sometimes forget the most basic things, you know, like why don't you just get a net out whenever you catch a fish? That was really dumb. A good sign though, I'll take it as a good sign that there are fish willing to come out and play today. I'm just not going to live that down, that I got something in the very first cast and didn't even bother getting the net out for it. Yep, something big on again. I might be able to redeem myself after that first fish I lost there. This feels big. That was only a few casts after that first one there. I can't see it yet, just to tell how big it is. I'm just being careful because I don't want to lose this one either. Oh, it's file hooked, it's only a little one. That's because it's file hooked. Alright, we'll get it in the net and get it away. That's only a little tiny one. Oops. It's in the net there. It's not even that big, it's just because it's file hooked on the back, so the hook hasn't actually gone through its mouth. Let's see if we can get it in. There we go, yeah, it's in. Alright, we're going to get that fish unhooked and get that away soon, but that's our target species straight away within for about 5 or 10 minutes of fishing this morning, so it's not too bad. Just going to bring it. Alright, there we go, target species already. Nice little jack pike, just to make up for the one we lost this morning as well, but it's very keen to get away. That one was file hooked in the back, so you can see a little scratch in the back there, so It's not the ideal way of hooking a fish, normally you just want it through the mouth, but it's a start anyway, so we'll get it away as soon as we can. Okay, great start. There we go, that's one pike in the net. I lost one at the very start just for being really dumb, but that is one in the net. And I've just checked the time, I've only been fishing for about 15 minutes so far, so that's a really good start. I'd be keen to just try a few more casts with the Toby lure first of all. Just if they're going for the Tobies now, I'd like to get a bit of time with them first before I switch over to the topwater frogs. So I'm happy enough sticking with these ones, maybe for another 15-20 minutes, just to see if there's anything else interested, but it's always good to get a wee pike in the net first thing in the morning. Yep, that's another one. That's another one within the next few casts. That's so much fun first thing in the morning. Here it comes. I think that's just another little one, but they're still fun. Still full of energy. Alright, let's get the net ready. Oh, it's come off. Oh well, that's two lost. It could have been the same one for all I know, but try again, same spot. Yeah, fish on. Need to keep the tension on the line this time. There we go. That's how they shake the hook, they try and jump. That's it, jump into the net, that's the way we like it. And I'm very glad to say that is our second little jack pike of the day. Only a little tiny one, but they're still great fun to catch. So number 2 for the morning. Great stuff, let's get it away. Yep, fish on again. Whoa, there it goes. Don't think it's very big, it's probably just another one of the little jack pikes. But still, if we can get it in the net, that'll be number 3, which would be great. And it's come off again, that's my own fault for keeping that line slack. Like, what am I doing this morning? Alright, one more on this time here. I really want to get this one in the net. Where is it? Just another little one again. Still, that's 3 in, 3 lost, so I'm happy I've broken even now in the Tobies. Alright, that's our 3rd pike of the morning. Oh, it's away. Alright, that's 3 pike in the net and 3 pike lost, so I'm happy enough. We've broken even on the tobies. Let's switch over to the frogs. So that's been a really great start to the session so far. We've got 3 pike in the net and 3 lost. So we've broken even, as I said, on the tobies, but that was just the warm up to the day. Now we're going to switch over to the topwater frogs, and the difference being now where that thick vegetation is, all the plants are, we're going to start casting straight into those areas and see if there's any pike hiding there. And then we're going to travel up and down the lake today, really targeting those thick areas of plants and see if that makes a difference to how the pike are responding. Whoa. Yep, that was it. We got it. I hope that that was amazing. That pike properly jumped for that frog. I don't know, have we got the pike or have we got the plants? I think we've got the pike. I think we have it. I just have to get it through the plants. But if I can get that landed, that was awesome. That was really cool. I hope the camera got that because that was so cool. It jumped right out to get it. Oh, I think I've just got the plants. I don't think I've got a pike. I've just got the plants, damn it. Yeah, just plants, no pike. Okay, let's get back in there because that was great. That was good fun. Yep. There's another pike that jumped for it there and I think I've just got snagged in the plants. Let's just come off. Okay, there's a pike over there that I am absolutely determined to get because it's had 2 really good goes at the frog so far and I just haven't got the hook set properly, so let me just keep trying this in this area. Okay, so I've only got another half an hour left of the session and I've switched back over to the tobies for the last sort of 30 minutes or so because as much as I'm seeing a lot of action with the frog, I'm just not getting any hookups at all. So I'd like to come back another day and just focus on the frog, but I think for the last half an hour I'm going to switch back over to the tobies and see if I can get one more pike in the net, which I think I will because I've seen plenty of them around this morning, even though the frogs weren't getting any solid takes. The pike are definitely out, so I think what I'll do is do another episode where I just focus on the frogs for the whole time and then see how that goes. But I think another half an hour with the tobies is definitely worth it this morning. Yep, there's one on. There we go. We made the right decision by switching back. Let's keep it on the line this time. Yeah, we definitely made the right decision there. There we go, fish, or pike number 4. I wonder, can I just get it unhooked here? Let's have a look and see. Yeah, it's only got 1 hook in, so it might be alright, just getting it off here. There. That was easy. Alright, now they're only little tiny jack pike today, but again, they're so much fun to catch, and I think I was right in switching back over to the tobies because those little guys are just a bit too small to go for the frogs, I think, and if they're the ones that are out today, then I'm more than happy to catch them. Alright, so that's 4 pike in the net this morning so far, all on the tobies, the bronze tobies again. The reason I choose the bronze is because whenever it's a bright day or a sunny day like it is at this time of year, the bronze is just a bit of a darker colour in the water, and for some reason I just have a lot more success with the kind of the bronze coppery colour rather than the silver in this lake anyway. And as you can see already, the pike are just loving that Toby this morning. Alright, let's try that again. New Toby on, about 10 minutes left of the session. Can we get one more pike in the last few minutes before we have to go home? Yeah, fish on. If we can land this one, it's number 5. it come off? Nope, still on. In. It's just shaking the hook off in the net, which is handy. This is our pike number 5 in the net, and I'm going to try my best to get an underwater shot of this one swimming away, but it's very, very feisty, so it might not happen the way I want it to. We'll see how we get on. There goes number 5 for the day. Well folks, that's just about the end of the session here now. There has been so much action on the lake this morning between the Tobys and the topwater frogs. There's been so many pike going for them and splashing around, but the Tobys have definitely come out on top today as the ones that have caught the most fish. And I've counted 5 pike in the net today and 3 lost, so either way those numbers are really successful, and I don't mind if those are just tiny pike. They're just good fun to catch anyway. What I would like to do is maybe come back another day and just focus on the topwater frogs in those areas where the plants are really thick, and just see if we can get those takes finally. But as always, I do hope you've enjoyed the video as much as I've enjoyed making it, and until next time, tight lines.